Welcome to beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah, and in this episode of Carrie wandering around a thrift store until he finds something to flip, we are at Savers, and this Savers is a little bit expensive, but there are deals to be found, and we are going to find them. I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out Fievel from American Tales, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I miss that guy quite a bit. I'm looking for some sealed VHS. I haven't had a lot of luck lately beyond just these generic sealed VHSs. The prices are right. If I found the right VHS, I would make some good money. I just haven't had any luck yet. I'm waiting for the garage sale season. I think that is when I'm going to find the real deal ones that are going to make me some good money. So I like finding models like this that are still sealed. The problem is it's $14.99. We did some research on this. One had sold for like $40, $50 or something like that plus shipping, but it was out of the country. And right now the current low's at like $25 plus shipping. So at $15.99, it's not worth it. Winnie the Pooh at $5 a piece. I'd still pick those up off season, after Christmas for $1 or $2 a piece, but at $5 each, it's, honestly just not worth the money. I'm just going to say it, future Hall of Famer Rudy Gobert, $10.99 for this bobblehead. That is too expensive for my personal collection because I'm super cheap and also to flip, so I'm going to let that one go and move on. Historically, in the thrift stores, two of my favorite sections to find cheap or inexpensive items to flip are the plush and the toy section. That's definitely not the case at this store. $5.99 for the Care Bear plush. It's one of the newer ones. If it was a really nice condition vintage one, it may be worth it. But the new ones, there's just no profit to be made. Although, shout out to the Care Bears. I do like the Care Bears. Price-wise, this Savers is not messing around. Almost everything I am looking at is overpriced. For them, they're not going to be able to flip these items at this price, and also for me to be able to flip as well. Just look at a couple of these action figures right here, the Rescue Heroes. Those might go for $1 or $2 a piece, $9.99 for 3. That's just too much. Maybe $5 at the max, you might be able to flip them to at least somebody who wants them for their kids, but the prices are just a little bit insane. But I did find something, which is awesome. I found at $1 a piece 4 of the modern small Care Bears. These are going to go into my Whatnot auction, which I've been doing 5 auctions a week, making a good amount of money. If you guys aren't into Whatnot, go check it out. I've had good luck with Vans off the wall hats in the past, these snapback hats, but this one is $8.49. I don't know where they come up with that price. That price is literally insane for a used hat, in my opinion. Had to pass on that, so I still haven't really found anything too great as of yet. Here's a T-Mobile hat, which they want $4.50 for. Goodness gracious. And that's a nice Game of Thrones hat right there. They want quite a bit more, though. They want $7.49. So these are hats I would usually pick up, maybe $3 max. Honestly, I'd rather pay $1 or $2, and I've gotten that price before, but $4.50 for a used, work hat from T-Mobile. Come on, guys. That's just, I can't do that. I mean, not that I would even for $1 for a T-Mobile hat. For the most part, fitted hats are out of style. I will still pick them up if they're super inexpensive and of a sports team or something like that. But really, I wouldn't pay more than $1 or $2 for a really nice fitted hat. And usually, I'll just pass those up because it's not worth my time. As many of you know, I went to college at the University of Utah. I'm an alumni there. I don't know what an alumni really means other than they ask for money every couple of years. So I'm not an alumni in that sense where I give them any more money than I've already given them. This hat right here, I have a hunch it was a stadium giveaway because it has like a brand on the back. Typically, these are given away, one night in the year. Sometimes this stuff does really well. Another item I definitely would pick up at $1 or $2, but not at $6.49. More Angels stuff. We got a lot of University of Utah and Angels. Decent hats. Overall, fairly decent. A lot of hats I'd pick up at the $1, $2 range, but none that I would pick up at the prices they're asking. Do you all know about the change in rates for the long and bulky items for USPS? I think it's going to become harder and harder to ship golf clubs out. I don't really do them that much. I'm not super interested in them, but I'm probably going to stay away for good from those in the future. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Electronics bore me for the most part unless they're video game related, so I look to see if there's anything obvious, and if I digged through this, or if I dug through this section, I would probably find something, but I'm just not super interested. There was a lot of this today, finding an item, then not noticing the price, then checking the price and having to put it back because it was too much, $5.50 for that mug. But stay tuned, there are quite a few items that I did end up finding, so I was able to pull something out, even in this expensive thrift store. $7.99 for this, I wanted that, but it's worth about $7.99, $8 or so, plus shipping. Paw Patrol, super popular. Not sure why this got out on the sales floor, though, with the big chip there. And I think it was like $5-6. Maybe if they put it out for $1, noting that it was chipped, I'd understand that because there's still some value in that. Some of you may or may not know I've been doing this for almost 11 years this upcoming March, and connections and reselling are huge. I'm thankful I don't have to rely on thrift stores to get stuff. I have a lot of friends, a lot of different places that I can buy stuff and get great deals. So there's never really a low amount of inventory that I have at any given time, even though it is a little bit tougher, at least the last couple months at the thrift store. It ebbs and flows. Things are seasonal, and also there's things that get hot, things that cool down. New managers come in, overprice stuff, realize they can't sell them at those prices, and they go back down. Now here we go, something hidden in plain sight. This is a Pick Me Pops Pajama Llama at $9.99. This is brand new in the box. These sell pretty decently. I should be able to get about $35 to $45 for this, plus shipping. There we go, a solid find. I could use a few more of those, but I'm happy to have found that. Dawn is much more thorough in the plush section than me. $5.99 a piece for these, though. It's a definite pass. But these are good Disney plushes. We sell so many of them. We just get them a lot of times for under $1, maybe $2. Let me ask you all a question. This is a C3PO mug. Dawn picked this up. It has some damage. It's like $5.99, I believe. Dawn said it was going to sell. I'm not 100% sure on this. She's usually right, though, when it comes to stuff like this. What do you guys think? Do you think this C3PO, if I can say that, mug is going to do well? I'm not 100% sure. Here's a nice Mickey mug. We get pretty much all the Mickey mugs we can find at a decent price. We put them oftentimes through our Whatnot auction. Now, if you guys aren't on Whatnot, either selling or looking at buying stuff, definitely check it out, guys. Me, NC Picker, a lot of us are on it. Cincinnati Picker is having his first auction next week. It's a lot of fun, guys. You can move through a lot of inventory super quick. We found this vintage 90s Lion King lunchbox. It's $5.99. That's going to go in our Whatnot auction. I'd be surprised if we didn't at least double our money plus shipping on that. I'm not sure if we ended up getting this because it was super expensive. It's amber glass, but I think we didn't get it, although it is really nice, and at the right price, we would have picked it up. Same with this Pyrex in the cart. We love to pick up Pyrex, but as you know, at thrift stores, they're oftentimes priced pretty high. So we decided against getting that, even though there might have been a little bit of profit in there, but they're not easy to ship, and we don't always sell them locally. But this was a great find by Dawn today. This might have been the find of the day. This is an original Jason Trini, the original Power Rangers from 1993 piece of bedding. I don't know if it's a sheet or a blanket, which part it was, but I think this is only like $3 or $4. We should be able to do really well on this. I'm not sure what the exact value is. Dawn picked this one, but I'm guessing we're going to get $20 to $40 plus shipping on it in really good condition. We didn't see any stains. There's no holes in it. So we're going to do pretty good on it. Dawn with the monster eye on this one. I just passed right by it. So I saw this jersey after we checked out. It was a go back, something they were going to put back. It was $2.99. This is a stadium giveaway Dodgers Don Newcomb jersey. I should be able to get about $15 to $25 plus shipping on it. Not bad to end of the day. I had to include this. This was the next day thrifting. I wasn't really recording this day, and I found a lot, so I wanted to share it. This is my local savers. $3.99 for this Godzilla. I believe I already sold this on Instagram for $15 shipped. I might have been able to get a little bit more, but I sold that to a follower. Envelopes. I always pick up envelopes for eBay standard shipping. It's only like 93 cents to ship a card under $20. And this is nice. $3.99 Bobcat front loader. This should get me somewhere between about $30 and $60 plus shipping. So it was a really solid day at the thrift store. Back at the shop, and I think this thrift video has a pretty good message to it. The last couple of videos I've done have been maybe a little on the negative side, a little bit more so than I am naturally, but this shows that you can push through even when the prices are expensive. The stuff is overpriced. You can still find hidden gems when you're out thrifting. They don't know everything. They can't price everything. In fact, no reseller knows every genre. So if you are willing to look up interesting and new stuff, you can make some money doing this even when there aren't many options in the thrift store. You'd be surprised how many things you can find if you keep looking. Both of the Power Rangers bedding and also that Pick Me Pops Pajama Llama, we found both of those after looking for like 30 or 40 minutes. So some days you're going to go in there, you're going to find a ton of stuff. Like today, I found a bunch. I had a whole cart full, as you saw at the end of this video. I found quite a few good things. Some days are like that. Some days you have to push through, use, your intuition and look up stuff that looks interesting. So just push through that. You can always find deals at the thrift store, and also you can find deals everywhere. There is so much stuff out there from your family, from estate sales. Let people know you're a reseller. That's huge. And just talk to people and let them know what you do. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe, unlike if you want, but I would appreciate a sub if you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, everybody.